Okay, let's go. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Persona 4 Golden.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Continuing the game. We ended the last episode on this save because dramatic events are about to happen in the game. So we saved the game and ended the episode there, and we are continuing the episode now. I hope you guys are all excited. I'm excited. I think we're going to make some real game progress now, which is really cool. A little bit sad we didn't get to get Risei's social link maxed out, but you know, it is part of the game. But without further ado, here's a story about the fog.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Can they prove anything when Namatame confess? Our work is done here. That's actually a tough one because can they prove anything? They already proved that he kidnapped Naniko because he was obviously chased by Doji Man. There was the accident, Naniko went missing, and like was saved, it was with him, and they were found together. So the proof for that is there already. He did have an affair with the announcer, so like that one's pretty straight obvious. But the Saki Konishi connection is rather subtle and also not extremely damning. So Namatame could definitely get away with that. So I feel like can they prove anything is kind of like a little bit 50-50. Will Namatame confess? Is also like will his mental state be in a position after the extreme damage done by being in the TV world? Yeah, and our work here is done as well, obviously. So it has to be one of these two. I'm gonna go with will Namatame confess?
Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything. Getting him convicted is up to your uncle.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise with Naniko to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Naniko.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
And for sales for Junes, of course, so Yosuke is very happy.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
Come over to my place.
Can I really?
That's right, you're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Dude, these school students have a lot of money apparently.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by
When I was a
then.
school student, I had no money. Where the fuck they all have money all the time?
Alright, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
God damn it, Teddy.
Stay out of this!
Yukio's laughing face is very cute though, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Don't ask me, I don't know. Video game, a Jack Frost doll, a Rosetto. Ooh, a Rosetto. Jack Frost doll. It's one of these two. A video game, no. It's one of these two, definitely. She's a mass Rosette fan, so let's go Rosette doll.
That's not really for kids. It's still pretty cute. Just like the real thing.
Alright, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
No!
Of course.
No!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Beep, 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 beep. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Why would a condition suddenly get worse? That makes absolutely no sense. Like, it wouldn't just magically get worse. Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, Please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
Ooh, that's a little harsh.
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it. Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
I can't forget this. Calm down. We all feel the same way.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
I fucking hope so.
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
That's why they made us save the game, baby.
Daddy.
He'll be here soon. It'll be alright. Hang in there. It'll be alright. I can't say he'll be here soon. He's being treated for his fucking wounds in another room. We can't get him here.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro.
I'm alright. I'm right here. It'll be right. Your dad's coming. I'm right here, baby. It's always the answer you give. You always give the I'm right here. You nowhere else but right here. Use the power of my persona to save her ass.
I'm scared. Big bro. Daddy.
Nanako! Nanako!
What the fuck? You guys can't come in here?
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, GA.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
That's the way to Namitama, baby. Let's go, Dojima.
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Why don't you say anything? Where's his room? Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the 2nd surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's... the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing was...
Exactly what I would have fucking done. I would have done exactly the same fucking thing.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
The window in the room is wide open. What are you doing? Are you alright? Trying to escape, huh? What are you doing?
I was scared, so I...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
I...
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow.
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law. I won't ever forgive what you did.
This... Please, stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Like Naruto doesn't give a fuck. Naruto's like, I have an idea.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But Yosuke...
It just goes to show that Chie truly is pure good and pure, like, honest and innocent.
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
So, last time I played the game, or actually not last time, but the absolute first time I ever played Persona 4 Golden, or not even Persona 4 Golden, I played Persona 4, the original game, I actually pushed them in. Because, obviously I was young, much younger, so I wasn't as intelligent as I am now, so I couldn't read all the subtle clues and hints the game had given. And up to this point, it really seemed like he was the main bad guy, and I wasn't actually aware that he wasn't, and I just thought that was it, right? So, when I got to this point, and I actually did think he was the main bad person, and I did think he was the bad guy, and I was a teenage boy, very, very young, maybe 13 years, 14 years old, And I thought to myself, well, justice needs to be served. This guy killed innocent people, and for killing innocent people, you should be killed. It's that simple. So I instantly chose push him in. Now, obviously, like I said, I wasn't as intelligent as I am now, and that is why there is a judicial system and a court system, so that people that are not educated like me do not make dumb decisions like this. But yeah, so I actually pushed him in. So I actually got the bad ending on my first playthrough ever, which was very interesting, because I got that bad ending because I was like, I didn't realize it was bad. I just thought it was the ending of the game, and I thought it was a really shitty ending, and it actually kind of put me a little bit off the game for a while. And also is why I just kept playing the game over and over from the start to around, like, I'll usually play around to like Naoto, Naniko's dungeon, and restart the game again, and just keep doing that over and over and over. Because back when I was a teenage boy, I only had like 6 games, or 4 or 5 or 6 games in total, and I played all of them into oblivion. Because I just love gaming so much. So yeah, I never actually super progressed and finished this game many times. So the first time I ever experienced the training was actually when playing Persona 4 Golden, which is much more interesting, because I only played it when I was in my 20s and much older, and obviously a lot more intelligent than what I was when I was a 14-year-old or 13-year-old teenage boy. So that video, let's continue. Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something. Leave him for the police. This won't change anything. We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Whether he'll kill again, whether revenge is right, Namatama's true feelings, or whether he can be tried. Namatama's true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV!
No, we heard the Shadow's feelings.
What didn't you understand?
Why he's scared? Something's bothering me. He can still repent. I actually don't know. Why he's scared? Something's bothering me. Why he's scared, I guess?
I don't know. Either he's begging for his life, or he freaked out from seeing his other self face to face. Who gives a damn? That's not what's important right now. Why the hell are you so cold about this? Nanako-chan is dead, for God's sake! I don't understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
So I choose the wrong stuff.
How the hell can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
Of course we're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did?
Amen, Cheer. This is why I love Cheer.
It's just like how you feel right now. That you can't turn your back and do nothing.
I mean, the reason I'm saying is because I think he's innocent, right? But because it's not, things aren't adding up. There's a few questions. I don't have like solid 100% proof, etc., etc. So for me, it's like, now I can understand where Cheer is coming from. But if I had not known and I was 100% convinced it was him, I'd actually be on Yosuke's side. So it is a very interesting. The game lets you think about the moral dilemmas of life and choices like you make and how it can affect certain people's outcomes. It literally affects people's lives. Everyone's literal, whether they live or die, every decision that gets made can affect something like that. So this is a very interesting game in the sense that it actually makes one think and makes one's brain do a little bit of overtime, a little bit of thinking, and actually, you know, not just jump to a conclusion or not just jump to a choice without just taking a second to step back, look at the broader picture, get an idea of what truly is going on, and then make a decision.
We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious. But still, if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more memories with my friends. I don't want one of those memories to be of us killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Did I mess up, chat? Did I mess up? Am I gonna get the bad ending? I might get the bad ending.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Is no one gonna ask the question?
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Yo. Is no one gonna ask the question? Yosuke, be a bro.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Afterwards, you found the note that they left behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end, and so time passed. Did I get the bad ending? I got the bad ending! Somehow I got the bad ending! How did I get the bad ending? I didn't make the wrong choices. I didn't kill Namatame. String 1 second, come to Inaba. Dojima residence. I mean, I think this is like the neutral ending. It's not actually the bad ending. I think it's just neutral
And
ending.
now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first 2 murders. Namatame also maintains his strange insistence that he, quote, placed them inside the TV to save them. With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe she could have come outside. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me.
We actually got the...
There's nothing more I can do for this case.
We actually got the either bad or neutral ending.
I
I'm
might
not
end
sure.
up testifying in court, but otherwise I'll just be observing to see how things play out. I don't imagine he'll get that harsh of a sentence given the evidence, or lack thereof. Well, so it goes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? It's only been a year since you got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied with the things you did, the choices you made?
I have my... What are you asking? I have my regrets, I guess. Because we didn't get the right ending. What are you asking?
I see. We can leave it at that. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
I mean, I guess we could watch the bad ending and then like load next episode to the good and continue to get the good ending.
Thanks.
How did I fuck the questions up? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to save Namitame and not throw him into TV. I already got the bad ending. I think this is the bad ending. It's either the bad or neutral ending. I'm not sure. I can never tell.
You really are leaving us.
Yeah, bye, girlfriend.
You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
Damn, Kanji's big.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
So this is either the neutral or bad ending. I'm not sure. I think the bad ending is killing Namitame. I think this is the neutral ending, which is obviously a shitty ending, so we don't want it. I don't know what choices I made incorrectly, but obviously I made incorrect choices with Namitame part. You're supposed to make really important choices by him. So that is actually the ending of the game. Let me think. I mean, I guess we could like cut now, edit, and go to the choices of Namitame, and just cut back to choices of Namitame. And I guess it's fine to kind of show the like the bad ending. Because it's kind of like interesting to show the bad ending, but at the end of the day, it is a little bit embarrassing that I'm here doing a let's play and then I end up showing you guys the wrong ending. So as you might have guessed, well, you know, kind of a little bit embarrassed right now, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. I fucked up something very clearly. I don't know if we can skip this or not. I don't think so. So yeah, I think I obviously messed up my choices, and because I messed up my choices, I got the bad ending. So what I think we're gonna, like I said, what we're gonna do is we're going to definitely let this play out, end this episode here. It will be a bit of a shorter episode with all the editing and everything else along with it, but I think it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to show the bad ending. Like, we can have the bad end, or the new. I think it actually is more the neutral end, to be honest. But we can have the bad or neutral end, and the next episode we can just like start the episode by Namitame. We make the choices and actually continue, because it's still going to be a lot of cutscenes and dialogue and things like that. So to do it now would mean the episode length would get a little bit on the longer side, which we're trying to avoid recently, because obviously I realized that having 1 to 2 hour long episodes is very difficult for viewers to watch, and my retention rate is only about like 8 minutes or something, so people don't stick around for the whole length of videos. So there's no point to really push the lengths of videos as much as I've been doing. So yeah, let's just let this play through. Apparently we can't skip it, which is kind of boring. I wish I could kind of skip it or save a little bit of time, but apparently it's unskippable. I've pushed every fucking button that would skip a cutscene, but it won't happen. So we're gonna watch these end credits very quickly. Shouldn't take too long though. These type of end credits are usually like 5 minutes long or something. Give us a little bit of a chance to talk about it. So the thing is, I know I'm supposed to stop them from pushing Namitame. I know that much, and I realized that we're definitely supposed to choose the wait a second one, because there was like that. Those are the only option that made sense. But I don't know where I went wrong then. I went wrong somewhere, because I thought I had chosen all the right. But anyway, so it does seem to me that this is the bad ending. I'm googling it right now, chat or viewers. I'm googling it right now, and I do think that this is the bad ending what we just got here. But at the end of the day, I think it's more real that we got the bad ending and that I fucked up, and you know, it just shows that, you know, I'm just playing a game for fun. I said this isn't supposed to be 100% let's play. It's not supposed to be a get every achievement or trophy type of let's play. It's achievement because I'm playing on Steam. Trophies if I was playing on PlayStation, which I can't because Persona 4 Golden isn't available on PlayStation, unfortunately, on the newer versions, of course, PlayStation 3 and 4, etc., and even 5 now. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It does just once again show, you know, I'm having fun playing Persona, and I'm not trying hard. I'm not following no guides or nothing like that. I'm not trying to perfect the game, if you will. We're just in this playthrough to just see if there's like a cutscene at the end, some kind of cutscene or something that shows at the end of the game, or maybe even the option to load or something along those lines, or maybe even take us back to before we made our choice with Namatame. Anything along those lines pretty much is what we're just doing now. But yeah, this is pretty much the ending I got on my first time I ever played the game, because I obviously chose to push Namatame into the TV. So because I chose to push Namatame into the TV, I immediately time skipped ahead like this, got the bad ending, and that was it. That does seem like the endings we got are exactly the same here, whether it's the neutral or bad. It seems it's only one according to what I'm seeing on Google over here, but that's okay. That is not a problem for me. Bam, bam, bam. Aniplex. Kazuki Adachi. Oh, I wonder if they gave Adachi his name due to the fact that there was a special thanks to someone from Adachi. Like maybe Adachi had something to do with the game creation, so they named the character after him inside the game. Now, I've actually spoken about Persona 6. Now, Persona 6 has not been announced. There's been no word about Persona 6, and there's no indication or evidence or anything about Persona 6 at all. But what I did say is that I would really like a Persona 6 game that is more adult themed. I would like a nice Persona 6 game where we actually play as an adult, you know, living in, like, let's say one of the big Japanese cities as a maybe police detective, and, you know, using the TV world or palaces or whatever you might want to call it to kind of solve crimes, you know, like to find hidden meaning and things behind crimes and stuff like that, you know, solve unsolvable crime stuff, and using social links obviously with our co-workers and relationships, etc. Save clear data. I mean, I was gonna say yes. If you load the data you save here, you start the game over carrying over certain attributes from your clear data. If you write the original save, you will be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. So I'm going to save on a completely different slot. I'm actually going to go 2 down to be completely safe. And I think we're going to have to load this one now, right? Let's just see what happens. Atlas. Okay. And load game. Okay, so level 1, King Fubu. Reserve, which is obviously the continuation of the game. It's on custom difficulty, which is very interesting because I haven't actually started, so I haven't chosen a difficulty yet, but obviously we want the one that's hard. So this is the one we just saved, so we want this one, right? So we're going to load this one in the morning. That's this special save we made because the game said you're about to make very important decisions, you should probably save. So I think if I look at the timer now, we can actually end the episode here. I think it's going to be a bit of an awkward episode, a little bit shorter with a lot of like randomly edited things. And the next episode, what we'll do is we'll load up this save sphere, and then we will actually make our way to Namatame, choose the right choices, and continue the game. For now, thank you all very much for seeing this bad ending with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it's something unique that you might not see often, as most people probably get the true ending. So if you enjoyed that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with more Persona 4 Golden.